Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I am going to be doing Meghan Markle's royal wedding look. It was such a fun thing to watch with my girls, to actually watch royalty getting married. It was so fun. Explaining to my girls that they were royalty was really something that like their eyes lit up, and you know, every girl dreams of being princess or royalty, and hopefully we can get a look fit for royalty. We'll see. I used the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I did mix in a little bit of the Clinique foundation concealer. I mixed those two together to get the color that I like more than necessarily a lot of coverage, because that's not the look I'm going for. But I really, really like the L'Oreal Infallible. It's nice and light and dewy, but you can build it up if you want a fuller coverage. So now that I've got a base, like I said, this is gonna be a really natural light looks. This is the look. That is the look. It's very natural, very pretty. Let's go ahead and shape these brows real quick. I'm gonna go under my eyes with my NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. Love this stuff. Sometimes when I don't have time to actually do much makeup, I always throw this under my eyes, and it just brightens my eyes up a bit, because I just have that hereditary darkness under my eyes, and it just helps out. And this is actually really reasonably priced, and it's a really creamy product. So I really, really recommend this. This is the NYX. I use the Fair, so it's got like a little like pinkish almost tint to it, but it works so well under my eyes. I like to use my fingertips to warm it up and get it in all the crevices and get rid of all those extra things we don't want to see, you know? Like dark circles, what have you. And then I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in the color Fair Natural. At first when I used this, I did not like it. It seemed very drying, like desert dry. And if you do not have enough moisturizer under your eye and your eyes are not moisturized, this stuff will dry you out like no tomorrow, like really bad. So you want to make sure you are very, very well moisturized. Good stuff. It just needs to be moisturized, like heavily moisturized. So to put in my concealer, I like to go in and just kind of really blend it in with my BH Cosmetics. It's the 128 brush, and this just gets it in, really works the product in without removing it, and I like it. I just like the way it works. So it's a nice small brush, so it gets in those little areas that you want to blend in. And then of course I just take a little concealer, and I always like to go over my eyelids so that it just kind of primes them, so you don't have to do an extra step. You don't need an extra product. It's just very simple. You have concealer and primer in one. No need to bust out an eye primer. I have eye primers, but you don't need them. You don't need an eye primer. If you have a concealer, you can use that to prime your eyelids. But you want to prime your eyelids because that's gonna hold all of your makeup for the wedding day or a party or whatever, just life. I always like to put on some primer. It helps out with just daily wear. And so even if I'm not doing an in-depth like makeup look, I always will put some sort of concealer under my eyeshadow, because that's just gonna make your eyeshadow last that much longer. Bring you in a little closer while we get a little more Let's get a little intimate now. Real quick, we're gonna get some bronzer on. So I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Smooth Operator for under my eyes. Go ahead and seal everything in. And then I'm going to do it all over the face. A little bit goes a long way. Then we're just gonna go into the eyes with some nice, simple colors. Most palettes have like a light. You want just like a really light base. So this one's by Tarte, nice light base, or this is how I'm doing it. And then blend. And then she's just got like, it looks like a really brown lid. These two colors, I'm gonna be using this one right here and this one. So they're both like got a very brown. This one's got a little more red tone to it. And this one's got a very like dark tan is the best way to explain it. And I'm just gonna rub it back and forth in my crease, all the way back, the little windshield wiper motion. And just keep going in until you get the color you want. And then I'm gonna go in with a little darker brown from my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, which I also have a tutorial on. Darker brown, this is just your very brown, not deep brown, and then we're gonna go in with this one next. Now I'm gonna be going in with the darker color that I showed you right below, kind of a reddish brown, and we're gonna build that up as well. I was using the Moto Pro Crown Brush BMX 430 crease brush when I was doing those browns. Then we're gonna go in and darken it up a little bit. And I'm going to use my Luxie 239 shader brush. And then we're just gonna go right here in the outer corner. So I'm just kind of making it a little darker. So the color I'm using here is Siren, and it's this color right here. So it's a very chocolate brown. Any dark chocolate brown will do. And then I'm gonna blend everything out. We are almost done here. I'm just gonna throw on my lashes and we will be done. Oh, and a little blush. I'm using the color Kitty Pink by Dirty Little Secrets Cosmetics. This is like a really peachy, she has like a really peachy cheek. And so I'm just gonna put that on the apples of my cheeks right here. Just to give me that nice, sweet cheek. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is my final royal wedding look. If you guys like this video, then please like this video. And if you're not subscribed already, please go down below and subscribe. It means the world to me. Till next time, guys.